What's going on, bygone gent? Yeah, definitely gonna stop by Dub's live for sure. Just wanted to come on real quick before Dub C. I had the day off and I decided, you know what, just do a quick little live out of the blue live. What's going on with you, buddy? Let me see. I think I had Dubs set to go at 6:40, if I have it correctly here. I don't want to skip into his into the Dub C time. Yeah, 6:40. Cool. Got a little bit of time. About an hour. See if anyone else jumps on in. All is well. Saw the metals bump today. Was hoping to buy, but I'll keep waiting for something really interesting to come my way. What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see y'all jumping on in. I'll keep waiting for something really interesting to come my way. Yeah, same here. I actually, the other day when it got down to 73.70, I actually went and I jumped off one of the bigger bullion sites and got me about 11 ounces. And so I thought, you know what? It's a good time. There's a nice little dip. So I decided to take, pick up those 11 ounces. So I should get them hopefully this next week sometime. Pacific Northwest. Yep. I'm in Oregon. Yep. Cold and rainy where I live. Some of these pieces out here. The 49er. Oh yeah, no, this one wasn't part of the. You know what? Let me get it out of its holder. Show it on off in all its original luster and glory. No, this was. I had gotten this a while back. It just took because of the weather. So I think this came from. I believe it was the East Coast. And just because they were having USPS was having some issues, so it took a while to get to me. But yeah, there it is. Here, let me pull it up so y'all can see it. Look at that. It's got the original luster. Look at that. Yeah, finding them in this condition is not easy. I don't mind sharing what I paid. I think with shipping, so it's about $150 and then $7 shipping, so about $157 off of the PMs for sale. But I mean, it's not in the greatest shape. It's got that kind of dark toning, but hey, whatever. It's an original 49. So I figured, you know what the heck? Let's add them to the stack. Let's see. Since the $2,000 has lost nearly half of its purchasing power. Absolutely, totally agree, buddy. Yeah, beautiful coin. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little live before Dub C's. Like I said, I had the day off, and I just decided, you know what, I have something on my mind I want to talk about, and whoever's willing to listen, we'll get to, maybe they'll benefit from something, maybe we'll learn from each other, but Mainly what it really is, to be honest, is to celebrate me hitting this 1 kilo milestone of these 50-gram bars. I was gonna make a video, and I've just been so busy with work. Work has been killing me, and so. And I'm not complaining because I absolutely love my job, but I was just like, I just wanted to talk about. That's why I titled this live, "Kilos Are Built on Grams." Bygone Gent says, very nice. I picked up my first 49 in January at CoinGeeks show in Tucson. It's awesome. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, it's a beautiful coin. If you wouldn't mind sharing, how much did you pay for it? If you don't mind. I'm always curious to know what people are paying at coin shows. I know that I talk smack about coin shows and LCSs often, which, I should be nicer about it because, to each their own. Everybody has like their own way, but I was actually just watching, believe it or not, a moment ago, I was watching Akusha Collectibles, and there's a guy that brought in the most latest video. I think it was like 7-8 tubes of Eagles, and he's like, "Oh, there's a little bit of milk on them, so $4 back a spot." I'm like, no, you could sell those on PMs for sale above spot, even with a little bit of milk, and make a nice little profit. But again, to each their own. Andrew says gold and silver's bull market is still in its infancy. Yeah, I absolutely agree, buddy. I probably won't be talking too much about price and stuff because I think we spend so much time talking about price, which is fine. But I want to kind of just talk about the love of stacking and just for the love of little pieces. 10 over spot, not slabbed. Nice. 10 over spot for a 49? Dude, I don't know where you got that or when, but you said January. Congratulations, man. That's pretty awesome. Very, very awesome. So yeah, so my hope for tonight was just to talk about small incremental goals. And as you see, what you see here, these 20, so we got 4, 8, 12 here. Let me put them in rows of 4. So we got 20 50-gram Monarch precious metals silver bars. And so I actually started this little collection in 2020, believe it or not. It was between 2020 2021, and so that's why I wanted to title this small little quick live. Kilos are built on grams, and just small incremental goals. When I started stacking, I was just kind of trying to learn. Right, I was learning about all the different areas where you can buy. Yes, I went into an LCS, and then I came across Monarch Precious Metals. Here's a little 3-ounce bar, but I wasn't thinking about kilos, and I was gonna get. You know what? Let me see if I can get it without making a big old mess and not a lot of time because I know we got dubs starting here at 6:40, so I want to be absolutely ready to go for that. But here, let me grab this real quick because I have a point I want to make, and it would help to have a visual, right? A visual, especially since we're talking Monarch precious metals. And I don't know if any of you, a couple people in the chat, or anyone who's watching or listening, has any Monarch precious metals stuff, but their stuff is beautiful. They're not like super fancy. They just kind of make stuff for the stacker. So here we go. So here's a kilo. This is I guess you would be considered somewhat vintage because this isn't made anymore. I know Dubs talks about very vintage, but I know this has been out of production for a while. So anyways, this came up on PMs for sale, slightly above spot at the time. Spot was in mid 70s. And so anyways, I picked it up. So I had to add it to the stack. So when I first started stacking, I wasn't thinking about kilo bars. I was thinking about learning. I was just wrapping up paying off my debt. And so I was just trying to think about what is the next thing, right? What's the next thing for me? Where am I going to put my focus on? So I listened to a lot of motivational stuff. And so, for example, I really like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins says something like, where focus goes, energy flows. And so at the time I was thinking, where am I going to put my focus? And so I was just learning. I was just buying things here and there, picking up, learning about the concepts, reading Mike Maloney's Gold. And so, long story short, I was all in on silver and gold, right? Well, not gold yet. It was just silver. And so I had discovered Monarch Precious Metals. Yeah, I like that saying too, Andrew. I really like Tony Robbins. And so I came across Monarch Precious Metals, went to their website, and I found these little guys. And at the time, with silver was hovering around between the 20s and 22s, 23s. And so I picked a bunch of these direct from Monarch Precious Metals. Well, when I say a bunch, I think maybe 3 or 4 of them I got at the time, and they were about 40, 45 bucks out the door. So what's up, Mr. Happy? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'm just going to do a quick little live before Dubs. And so this was in, I want to say mid 2020 to maybe Q3 of 2020, around maybe the fall, August. I want to say August, September, because I was just getting started. I was just wrapping up doing my research. And so I'm one of those people that, when I do something, I want to know what the heck I'm doing. I want to know an entry point, an exit point. I mean, that's just, I like to study finance, financial literacy. So I picked up, let's just say it's 4. So, because I can't quite remember. And I know some people track their stuff, but let's just say I picked up this first row. And once I got going, stacking down the journey, I was picking up other things, right? And as you all know, I love Mexican silver. So this is where my focus was. So I kind of derailed my focus, not derailed, but I was learning, right? I was growing. Stardust Metals, hey buddy, good to see you. Good to see y'all who are joining me for this kind of last minute video right before Dub C goes on. I want to definitely not dip into his time. So the title of this video, Mustard and Biscuits. Hey buddy, good to see you. He said dust. All right. I don't know what that means, but hey, I'm happy you're here with us. Kilos are built in grams, and so this was the first start of my stacking journey, and there was just something about these little guys. Oh, and I picked up this little bag on Monarch Precious Metals website. It's like $5. So I had these 4 little bars. I had it in here, and I was learning about the whole SHTF and what would happen if the currency collapsed. And I know this sounds, not this is likely not a probable scenario in the U.S., but I was thinking about other countries like, was it Venezuela and Zimbabwe, other countries whose currencies collapsed. And I was thinking to myself, if I had these bars and I was in one of those countries at the time, what could I have bought, right? And so in my mind, I was, again, this is just a joke, but in my mind, I'm like, maybe I could buy a house with these, let's see. So I had these 4 little bars, and I had this little bag, and I would hold them in my hand because I was just kind of playing, as an adult does. I was like, what if someday I could buy a house with these things, right? So that's just kind of what was in my mind. And so I was just kind of thinking about, again, the journey, currency, all of that stuff. And so, again, going down the journey, picking up stuff like, living the dream. Good to see. Good to hear that, buddy. Appreciate that. So anyways, I love Mexico silver. So once I learned about Libertades, or I'll say it the gringo way, Libertads, or I guess in Spanish you could say onzas, una onza plata pura. So I was learning, I found these, I discovered these, and I was like, man, these are beautiful. And so, of course, I started buying these like crazy. So that kind of took my attention, right? And so I had these 4. Clearly, I didn't have this guy. I didn't have this guy because this is also Monarch Precious Metals 4. I didn't have any of these. And so I just started in 1 bar at a time, a little bit at a time, over time. And so I've learned over time that small goals are easier to repeat. Big goals, they can be overwhelming, but small goals, they build momentum. And that's kind of, the approach that I took. 1 bar, then the next, then the next. And so back to the title of this quick little live is that kilos are built in grams. And of course, life happens, things happen, and when you start stacking bars, um, you think about motivation can fade, right? But if you put systems in place, you can build momentum with those systems. And so if you stay disciplined, you leave evidence of that discipline. And so for me, before I got into this, my evidence was, you know, paying off debt, having an emergency fund, but then from that point forward, deciding what's my next move and what do I have to show for all my hard work, right? All the delayed gratification, all the frugal lifestyle that I have. I've talked to you all, or anyone who's listened to me. I'm very, very frugal. So for me, this stack is the evidence of one, kilos are built a gram at a time, a bar at a time, little at a time. And so, and it's the same way with fitness, finance, business, even, a person's character. So I really like, one of my, I talked about Tony Robbins. I read John C. Maxwell, some of his leadership books. Like here's a leadership book I'm finishing right now in a book club at work with some of my employees. So, you can also build your character a little bit at a time. So one thing that helped me, of course, was setting clear goals, writing it down, having an honest self-assessment, and just repeating the process little by little. And so how many of you all, which is why I love this community, how many of you all, as adults, right, as professionals, as parents, husbands, wives, etc., put things in place to reach a goal? And so again, I never thought to myself when I first started stacking was I'm going to have this kilo bar. I never thought to myself after almost, I want to say 5-ish years of consistent stacking, I'm going to have a kilo of 50-gram bars. I didn't think of that initially. And so yeah, so now you see in again, I love Monarch Precious Metals. There's this 10-ouncer, little 3-ouncer, got the kilo, got the 50 grams. I even have this cool little 2-ouncer in this little magnetic presentation box. And I mean, hey, Monarch Precious Metals is out there listening. I'm always down to take sponsorship for that specifically, or Tapatio, because I love Tapatio hot sauce. Bygone Gent says, I run the same fantasy in my mind. What could these ounces get me in the future? It's a fun game. Yeah, right. It doesn't hurt. Just think about stuff. Design says, hello all. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Stardust Metal says, is that Ninja Turtle a silver bar? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here, let me grab it for you. Give it a little bit extra love. So this was a custom pour by FG Stacker. As you all know, he is a complete just pro. He's a gentleman and a pro. Look at this. This was his first bar of 2026, his first pour of 2026, and that was for me. I just told him what I was looking for and sent him some pictures, and he created this. So, yeah. Hook the brother up. So yeah, this is full. Oh, how many ounces was it? It's 3.43. Yeah, 3.43 ounces. Stamped. Green 9's fine. Yeah, man. Custom little Ninja Turtles Raphael full pour. OC Omega Stacking. Hi there, everyone. I knew here. That's what's up. Yeah, that's right. Hey, buddy. I just subbed to you recently. We were on the live the other day with Thousand there. That's cool. If we had more time, I'd bring people on, but I just wanted to do a quick little live to talk about just this goal that I reached and just kind of celebrate getting to this point. So, where was I? Let's see. So, when you look at this weight, right, it doesn't lie. You can see it physically. You can hold it. It's not just numbers on a spreadsheet. It's not just in a bank account, getting, 3.5 or 2.5, whatever the interest rate. When, in the world that we live in, most people want something big immediately. When I first started, I wasn't like, oh, I want this kilo bar, right? It was just like, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm learning about DCA, dollar cost averaging. But some people might want a big bar immediately, but few are willing to stack 50 grams at a time or just a little bit at a time. That kind of concept of delayed gratification. So in my opinion, time compounds, effort compounds, And again, even character compounds. So, and who was it here? Let's see. Andrew says Mexican gold and silver coins have the coolest design. I absolutely agree, buddy. Absolutely. OC Omega Stacking says I got 167 subscribers. Congratulations. Yeah, anybody who is listening or watching, please check out OC Omega Stacking. He's just getting started. Hit him up. He has one of the coolest voices I've ever heard. Thanks, OC Omega. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Yep, I appreciate that, buddy. Bygone Jen says, I have a backpacking trip through Oregon in June. Nice. Any recommendations on LCSs or in general must-sees in the state? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, man. You've come to the place where nature is just kind of our thing. Thousand there. What's going on, man? Are you at work? Are you at work or are you off? We have a few minutes before Dub Seas. If you want, maybe I can send you a link here. Let's see. But yeah, backpacking. Yeah. So number one, Crater Lake. It's the deepest lake in the U.S. I believe it's a Guinness World Record holder because of that. So absolutely go to Crater Lake. Our Oregon coast is beautiful. We don't have a beach, but we definitely do have a coast. Let's see. Invite. Let's see if we can add. Let me copy a link, 1,000 there, get you joining up here. We'll chop it up real quick before Dub Seas. I don't want to jump into his time at 6:40, so we got 40 minutes. I just dropped the link, buddy. Let's see, what else? Oh, we have the falls. So there's Klamath Falls, and we also have, oh my gosh, Twin Falls, or no, not Twin Falls. Oh my gosh, the name just leaves me. But we also have the mountain, not Mount St. Helen, that's Washington. Mount Hood in Oregon is a huge, it's a little bit out of the way, but man, it's so beautiful there. Mount Hood, any of the falls, to be honest. There's a city called the Silver Falls, or not a city, but it's the falls called Silver Falls. There's, I believe, between 20 and 30 falls in that one hike. So if you want probably one of the most beautiful hikes, it's super safe. It's all, not paved, but it's all, tagged, and it's part of the national parks or whatever, the state parks. You'll definitely love it. Yo, what's up, Kansas Kid? Looks like, let me see if we got him here. Oh, we got OC Omega. Well, let me get 1,000 there first real quick, just so we can chop it up real quick. Kansas, good to see you, buddy. Yep, just here real quick, talking real quick, just celebrating reaching 1 kilo of these 50 grammers. He says that's perfect. I'm hiking Hood. Oh, nice. And Hood River. Thank you for the Rex. Yep, absolutely. And again, as far as LCSs go, I have it here. Harry's Coin Shop is a good one because, obviously it's super famous from Silver Dragons. So, Thousander, you with me?
Oh yeah, what's happening, man?
Hey, buddy, good to hear your voice, man. So I was just doing a quick little ad hoc live before Dub Seas to just celebrate my reaching 1 kilo of 50 gram Monarch Precious Metals bars.
Oh, those are awesome. And you're probably going to continue, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm just not quite sure. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do a live so that I can get some ideas and just talk it out. Do a little bit of little therapy. Jammies.
Well, there's worse habits.
Yeah, Jamie says, Kilo Kalilo MPM. Yeah, man. So where was I? Let's see. So yeah, 5 years ago, it was these 4 bars, and now we're at a kilo. And so let's just say 5 years from now, what would things look like? What would my life look like? What would your life look like? Having just building a little bit at a time. So I really have my libertades to where I kind of want them at. So now I'm trying to decide what's my next, not focus, but just the next step of my stacking journey. What do you think, Thousander?
I think I got a free 1/10 Kookaburra Platinum today.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Heck yeah. I was actually just watching earlier. I commented on Akusha Collectibles and people bringing in stuff into the LCS, and I'm just like, I wonder if people ever get monster boxes of like platinum or monster boxes of gold. You know?
I imagine you'd have to be accompanied by somebody with a move like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think that's not a person that shows that. That's probably a or a Brinks truck.
Yep. 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 Jammy says those 50 grams are sweet. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Oh, Kansas Kid. See, and I like Kansas Kid. See, this is why I did this, man, because I like your videos. You're pretty savvy on the finance stuff. So stacking levels. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I have my deep stack and then my mid and surface, and I think I told you all my mid and deep stack are now exist in gold. I don't really have a surface stack anymore. So maybe that's what I need to work on in rebuilding that surface stack.
I too am down the surface stack for the most part.
Yeah. Yep. I was, I'm going to have to do a video of just showing all the gold and counting it all out together. Cause it's like, it's one of those, it's probably time to do that. Bygone Gent says, how about a pile of Dos Pesos next? Hey man, that sounds pretty good. The Dos Pesos and the 2.5 pesos.
When you
The
open
gold?
that bag of gold, you're gonna be called two is kilo. Two is Kalilo.
Let's open up El Jefe. I had a few of those pesos and pesos, but as you all know, I kind of, as always, my stacking kind of veered off a bit. I would do a dump, but I don't want to scratch up all my beautiful 50 grammars. So let's see what we got here. Got a AGE.
The 50 grammars. You mean the poured chicken nuggets?
Oh, the 50
The
gram.
camps?
These are the 50 gram Monarch Precious Metals bars.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant dump out the gold. I thought
Oh,
you had
yeah.
those 50 gram pamps.
Yeah,
Those are
no.
nice.
Yeah, I don't want to dump my gold over all my Monarch Precious Metals stuff because these are beauties. These are my ultimate ultra deep stack. Like I would have to like lose a foot and say that I couldn't afford bills or something, and then I'd maybe think about liquidating those.
Maybe you
Let's see.
get maybe you get that dude that makes everybody silver art to make a silver foot.
Emperor Wing says hashtag flip stack. Yeah, the flip stack or the surface stack or the buy and sell stack, whatever. I always call it the surface stack because it's the stuff that I just don't care about. It's just bullion. But to me, this isn't bullion. And I know I shouldn't be so materialistic and be like attached to things. But man, this is so nice. Look at that. This kilo Monarch Precious Metals. Thousandaire, are you in your car just wrapping up work?
Oh no, I'm home now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually. I might be able to set up the camera here.
Yeah, jump on in. Show us what you got. I was actually thinking about the homie who does the shark's teethuses, the tethys. He's been MIA lately, so maybe he just sold too much, or maybe he's taking a break. But I was thinking about actually adding some more of these in the different sizes. So this is his biggest he's ever made, and I have it. I was thinking about getting maybe a few smaller ones, just to build a little.
I don't think I can set the camera up properly. Unless I go out and come right back in.
Yeah,
go out a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
How do you go off on the StreamYard on your phone? Is it you know what the button is?
Here, I'll click you remove from stage. All right, there we go. Took them on off. Who else is jumping in? I had Monarch Precious Metals make my channel rounds. What? Kansas Kid? No way. Really, dude? That's so cool, man. Very, very cool, dude. That's amazing. Man, yeah, Monarch Precious Metals is awesome. I've never thought about the whole sponsor thing. I'm legit. The only sponsor I'd ever take was Tapatio hot sauce, Skippy peanut butter, or Monarch Precious Metals. That's it. Because those are things that I really enjoy. And I don't want to be out there selling out, pushing nonsense that I don't believe in. That's awesome, dude. From my last channel. Oh yeah, very cool. Yeah, I really like Monarch. And again, Monarch Precious Metals is here in Oregon where I'm at. And I like to support local places, local spots. But So where was that? This so for me, this whole idea of stacking a little bit at a time, it fits my philosophy. I'm really like one of my superpowers is delayed gratification. I'm happy to buy and stack and save and go without because I grew up, I think I mentioned it before, I grew up flat out poor. So I'm used to not having. So this idea of, hey, I gotta save up a couple paychecks or three to buy this 50 pesos gold. Hey, that wasn't very hard for me to do. you know, it's like having that building that muscle.
Oh
Oh, the
man.
channel's long gone, he says. Oh, what do you have there? Is that the Chinese New Year's little bag or?
Yeah, I got several $100 from a bunch of
Oh,
different
okay.
Chinese people in New York. But I
Yeah.
also got one of them gave me this little kookaburra. I'll show you. Let's see.
You're on the big screen.
All right, let's see if I can get some extra light over here. Bada boom. All right, maybe. How's that?
We can see it and that's platinum. Wow.
Oh, there's your
Look
boy right
look
there.
look at that monarch in all its glory.
He should be like Tapatio. We could put him on a jar of mayonnaise.
Stardust. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Nice pile of 90%. Oh, that's not me, but thousand there. Yeah.
It's got a security feature on it too.
Now,
I
did you?
can't
Yeah,
see it.
Jammies is saying, did you got that for free?
Oh yeah.
Really? How'd you do
I'm
that?
like attracts like, man. The more you stack, the more gravity you get.
Well, check that out,
It's a
man. You're
strange thing
just
happen.
out here in these streets just collecting free stuff, man.
I'm kind of removed from the streets, man. I see a cigar wrapper on the ground. I'm like, I've walked too far.
I better go back.
Can't be hanging out like that anymore.
Yeah, so since you're on here, man, I'm gonna take advantage. We got about 30 minutes left before Dubs live.
Yeah, sure.
So as far as like, so the whole again, this video I said it's kilos are built grams in grams, right? And so for me, like I said, I'm celebrating officially after about 5 years, 1 kilo Monarch Precious Metals 50 grammers. Is there anything that you first started and you were like, I'm gonna get one at a time, and over time my plan is to have X number of whatever?
Ooh, you know what? It could be a mistake going with too much uniformity, but
Hmm.
I do like it. I like uniformity, and there's even diversity in uniformity as well.
Yeah.
Look at these. Look at these mercs. They're not all the same.
Well, I think that's pretty clear. You're like one merc for every subscriber. That was a pretty lofty goal, an admirable goal. Absolutely.
It's still gonna happen. You watch. I know I'm kind of short and everything because I believe that the prices are too high.
Yeah.
But maybe that won't happen. Either way, if it levels out, I'll still pull up my pants and buy some more, regardless if there's a different price level from now on.
Daydreamer says, for me, it was a full tube of GSM Aztec rounds. Yeah, those are beauties. I like those. They have such a cool look to them. Yeah, man. I mean, and I think what I had mentioned earlier was that I didn't plan on going for a kilo. It was just kind of like, hey, these are cool. And then I would just pick one up over time in months and even years. Because I mean, from this one, right, to this one, 5 years. So, and not to say that I couldn't earlier. I absolutely could have, and I could have been like, "Oh, I'm all in. I'm going to get just these," and that wasn't my intention. My intention was to learn, the craft, I guess you could call it. Learn about stacking, about silver, about gold, how to liquidate, how to buy, where to go. Learn about PMs for sale, like all that stuff. That's where my goal was just in learning, to be honest.
You pretty much probably need PMs for sale to get the decent price for those, because I've had some of those,
Hmm.
and you don't really get premiums for them if you go in the shops and stuff. Typically,
Yep.
and
Yep.
times change, so maybe and there's different shops. But it
Yep.
sounds like you got a good thing going with the PMs for sale. It's a peer-to-peer thing. The likelihood of you finding someone else that appreciates the same thing is much higher.
Yeah,
Probably
absolutely.
exponentially.
Absolutely. We got OC Omega.
Hi.
How's it
Hey,
going, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Good. Good. So
What do you,
what
what,
we got in the mail?
yeah,
oh,
let's
look at
see it.
that.
Let's see it. Oh, ho, ho, you got a rural poker chip. Rural stacker. Nice. Now
And
we can
short button.
nice. Very nice.
Yes.
I love that. Do you have your rural stacker poker chip there, Thousandaire?
Oh yeah, I got one of
Show
those.
some love for rural stacker. We all got our rural stacker poker chips. And I
I
know
like.
that people in the chat do.
I can appreciate rural. He wants me to tell him what I thought of the book I'm reading when I'm done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Very cool, man. Love it. Love all the love that we're sharing here in the community. What do we have? Daydreamer says, yeah, one of the first things I learned from my LCS was stack what you like. That way you don't get the urge to sell so easily. That's a pretty decent philosophy. What do you think about that 1000
I call that stickiness. You buy things that are sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for that reason. Sometimes I mean that's your deep stack, right?
Yeah.
Your deep stack. Yeah, I call it. I basically say it's like making a soup.
Hmm.
You don't the premium pieces, the highly collectible pieces. They're like the spice. Oh, look at this
Hmm.
guy. What's he got?
This looks like
Pancakes with
pancakes.
strawberries.
Man.
Chili Datton pancake.
Nice.
Oh my god!
My
I
man.
haven't, I haven't had a carb in 2 weeks.
You haven't
It's
had a
delicious.
Daydreamer says that's why I like the Perth Mint Lunar series. Get them every year. Yeah, you know what? Let's see, let me bust out my Perth Mint stuff since we're talking here. Like this one I'm so glad I got before the crazy um you know price swings, because man, I wouldn't even know if I'd get it now. This 5 ouncer Perth Mint Lunar.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What are we breaking out for the Kalilo show?
See, this one's a beauty. Look at that. BU in all of its glory, and we don't have that other ugly monarch. Yeah.
It's a butterface.
Yeah, Butterface, exactly. Straight up Butterface. No joke.
Although,
Uh,
although I haven't seen you admire one Caucasian yet, you suspect.
one Caucasian. That's awesome. I admire you, buddy. I admire Dub C, the kid. I pretty much all of y'all are Caucasian, man. I think I'm like the outlier. Just me and Pang. I
No,
know
man,
Pang.
I'm just practicing how I talk when police are present.
That's awesome, dude. That's hilarious. Daydreamer says, I'm only missing a 110 2020 mouse, but the premiums are ridiculous. Yep, absolutely. They are. They absolutely are. I mean, if you think those are bad, the Libertad premiums, man. Whew. Ole.
There
Like
we
this
go.
guy right here, this 5 ounce proof 2024. Whew. Hefty premium on these guys.
Dude, yeah, I went shopping for those, and yes, I feel like a window shopper during the Great Depression.
Jemmy says I'm the palest.
Well, Nebraska, right?
Mustard and biscuits, y'all and Silver Dad. Ha ha ha. Whoa, SE, what's going on, buddy? We got about 14 minutes before we're gonna jump over to, or before I end it, to jump over on the Dub C's.
Yep.
Mustard and biscuits is southeast. Jammies, biscuits. All right, cool.
Look at that. That's not silver.
What you got? Let's see. Let me put you on the big screen. What you got?
Platinum and palladium. Is it focused?
Yep, focus. We got you.
Get all that.
Yeah, you went to the white metals.
It's you don't even. It just doesn't show up on people's radar. That's great. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, man. Yeah, undervalued. Forgotten about until you brought it to light, and then now everybody wants it. Yeah.
Just wait. Well, I mean, I observed it. I mean, none of us are probably moving the needle much, but it just looked right.
Yeah. Nice.
Who knows? But we'll be on here 5 years from now, man. We'll just watch what happens, and you're gonna see my pile of centenarios when I trade
Yeah.
this in.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you to it. That's the point of this video was where are we going to be in 5 years? And obviously, I don't know what's going to happen.
I like it. I like that
Imagine
kind of
my
thinking.
channel being around by a year.
What's that? Say that again, OC.
I don't know what happened to our channel been around for 5 years. Wait and see.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
could be. Could be. Hopefully, statistically, most of us should still be here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, if the if the doomsdayers are like, oh, it's going to crash and blah 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 and this and that, I mean, who knows? But I don't see it getting to that point.
yeah,
The machine's
we're-
too big to fail.
yeah. I mean, anything can happen, but I mean, to be honest, I prep too because I don't like doing stuff. Like I don't like shopping all the time and stuff. So if I can buy ahead, I buy ahead. No
Mhm.
doubt.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood,
We-
says Daydreamer.
Here we go, man. This is I can put
Knock
1,000
on
pounds
wood.
on this table.
Okay,
Solid
knock
wood.
on wood.
Knock on wood. Yeah, my backdrop is wood. I mean, knock
My
on it.
potato bit of wood. Fine.
For anybody who's watching, if y'all wouldn't mind hitting the like, I'd really, really appreciate it. I know this was kind of last minute. I didn't hype it up. I was just like, had the day off and I was just kind of
Okay.
thinking out loud. Smart thinking thousandaire says SC stacking.
Hit the shoulder button. Hit the shoulder button.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yes, please hit the like, please. Take 2
That
seconds, hit the
button.
like. Close the chat, hover over to like, and then open the chat back up, if you wouldn't mind.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah, got 11 minutes before we head over to Dub C's. Again, just celebrating hitting a kilo of these 50 grammars. Maybe that not be a big deal to most folks, but to me, it's pretty special. Just really proud that after about 5 years, this little kind of side goal that I had, side quest goal, I got the last one this week, the last one in the mail.
Statistically, you're doing much better than most Americans.
How so?
Most Americans are debt slaves.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. They spend more than they make.
Yeah.
And that's if they're even lucky enough to, or that's even if they have money to begin with. A lot of them just live off the country. We got a lot of barnacles.
A lot of barnacles.
Yeah, there's boats like halfway under the water. Like, hey, what's up with that boat? You got a lot in it? Nah, man, that's the barnacles on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. For all the dead slaves, man, it's, it's the machine is hard to turn off, man. When the machine wants you to do something, they're really good at programming you to do something.
Well, don't underestimate just a bunch of people doing stuff already.
Yeah.
I mean,
word.
That's when a whole bunch of people do this are doing things. It seems like it's calculated, but really it becomes intelligent because of the cumulative effect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I just find it. I don't like movies like Ocean 12 and Ocean 11 and all that because I'm like I would never be able to depend on that many people to all do their job at once. and that's what a lot of these cabals are. They would have to be everybody would have to be doing their job properly all at once. They just don't. People don't.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
screw up. A lot of people are screw ups.
Yeah. Thanks, Bygone. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah. Happy to just jump on live. I probably should have came on sooner, but what's that, OC?
Congratulations. Thanks for going to like and share.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. SE stacking. It's all good. Oh, Matt Winge. What's going on? Let me get Dub C's link. I'm gonna copy that link and drop it on over here so we can all click on it together. Hopefully we all go together and support
What are
the
we
good old
doing? Are you
homie
doing-
Dubs.
Are we doing like you got an animal yet? What are we doing? What's the Kalilo raid look like?
The Kalilo raid. Oh yeah, no. I mean, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I got dibs on the crow.
Let's do I wish we could do a shark. Like a shark. Yeah, let's do a
You can
shark.
do it. You can do
Shark
a
tooth.
shark. You can do a shark.
Can do a shark, yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. If you type in shark on the chat, bam.
Yeah, shark. All right,
There it
everybody,
is. Look
let's
at that.
practice shark raid, and then I'll end live, and we'll go over to Dubs.
Steph Stackers in. That's 2 sharks.
We go. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a shark right there. Let's go. Let's see. Boom. Oh shoot, we got the sharks. Let's go.
I got the crows because you know what you call a flock of crows, right?
What's that?
I think a gaggle. I don't know. I can't remember. Mustard
Man,
and biscuits. All right, we got sharks. Mustard and biscuits sharked up. Prospector Pat sharked up.
Play-Doh.
See what I just did for you, man? I'm helping you consolidate even more.
Appreciate you, buddy. See, this is why I like to mess with other high IQ thinking folks. You know what I mean?
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Mustard and biscuits. His is a dolphin, he says.
Dolphins are nasty.
Oh, mustard and biscuits he got it. He got it.
right.
See, again, another high IQ person. Murder of crows. You're right. Murder of crows.
I think dolphins sexually abuse seals. I think seals sexually abuse penguins. Not even kidding. It's terrible.
Yep. In about
Terrible.
7 minutes, we're gonna jump over to Dub C's live and raid him with the shark. It's the shark animal in the chat, and then we'll just stay in his live. No, I'll wrap up the live. Wrap up this one.
Yeah. Say you got your sharks with you. Start making
Yep.
demands.
I mean, technically, my stuff is the tribe, right? The warriors, but I don't think there's like a warrior emoji out there.
There's probably like an arm flexing.
An arm flexing. Yeah, I definitely got to figure out how I can get
I mean, you're
a
not gonna
warrior
find
emoji.
You're not gonna find some shark Montezuma or something on it. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, the tribesman. A crow left the murder. That's what's up.
Well, it's not because the murder. I actually I read a book called Rook Exodus, and I won't go into the details about it all. If you ever get into comic books, you'd probably think it's a pretty interesting story when you look at it from the content creation perspective. And I think that's actually what it's about, is content creators.
Really?
Yeah, that's the parallel that I drew from it. And if that's not it, then it's just a good abstract piece of artwork.
Yeah.
Good abstract art makes you see what you want to see. Like when you look at clouds and fire and water, you start seeing things that you're familiar with.
Nice. I'm glad everybody jumped on the shark bandwagon. Yeah, when we go over to Dubs, throw in a shark, and he's gonna be like, "What's all this sharks about?" And then we can kind of mess with them for a little bit.
If you want Dub to love you, we can just all go over there with plants, because he's a vegan.
Mushrooms.
The sprouts are here. Actually, a mushroom is actually closer to an animal than it is a vegetable. But I don't want to ruin Dub's diet, though.
It's very. Someone says. I was telling when I used to be vegan. I remember I told a friend, I'd be like, "Oh, come on, mushrooms are good. They're quite earthy." And she's all like, "I don't like earth.
I don't like earth.
I don't want to eat earth." It's the funniest thing, and it's stuck in my mind all these years.
I don't like earth. That's a bumper sticker.
Warrior mushroom. Oh, I like that. Stardust metals. I like that. Warrior mushroom.
Sounds like some kind of private dancer for women's bachelor party.
Warrior. It sounds like a pose. Warrior mushroom. Yoga pose.
Yeah, yoga pose. Warrior mushroom. It's when your Lululemons are on a little too tight.
Oh, and where is the shark emojis?
If you type the word shark, it should give you the option.
I found it.
That's right, Daydreamer. It's funny how
There
dumb
we
little
go.
things leave an impression
There we
even
go.
years
That's
after.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Things that are
Okay.
awesome and things that are
Okay.
tough leave memories
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There
and
we
funny
go.
little things.
That's right. That's right.
Is she the one that got away or something?
Oh heck no. No, not at all. Heck no.
Yeah, I was gonna say she hates Earth. That sounds like a keeper to me.
That's awesome. Man, that's cool, man. All the people just jumped on in. I loved it. I just wanted to jump on in. Like I said, I should have jumped in sooner, but like I said, I took the day off and just chilling. Yeah, we're gonna jump off here in a minute. Plato's. I threw the link there so we can all raid dub, get on over there, and then just throw a shark emoji for fun.
Yeah, it's gonna give him a couple likes or something. And,
Take off in a couple minutes.
yeah.
So
I'll be putting my shark emojis up on dubs from Zabanyo.
yes, sir. Heck yeah. Yeah, I have his link up here on another screen ready to go. Daydreamer says, what you got? Halila, have you ever had Red Horse beer from the PH? I didn't. Everywhere I went up there, like my wife's family, a few of them, they definitely partook, and then they also partook in like the coconut wine, which I found absolutely disgusting. Yeah, no, I didn't partake. I'm not a drinker.
Honey wine is good. Mead.
Oh yeah, I would love me some honey wine.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah,
I
Nice,
love some
nice.
dandelion wine.
Dandelion.
Wine.
Yeah, why not, right? If it ferments, it's going to be all right.
Mm-hmm,
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like bacteria consuming sugars and defecating alcohol?
That's right. Ice wine is awesome. I would like to try some mead. Yeah, what is that? That beer commercial? Like, is it autumnal? Is it mead?
Dude, I get Odin Skull
German.
mead.
I think they got it here. Got it.
Nice grapes, yeast poop.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up at 6:29. Thanks for rocking with me for this little bit of moment of celebrating my kilo of 50-gram bars. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the like on your way out. Let me dump. Let me drop Dub C's link real quick. Let's go on over there. I'm gonna wrap up and show some love to the homie.
I'll see you there with the shark.
All right, be there with the shark.
Peter with a
Adios,
shark.
man.
Appreciate y'all.